So, hi everyone. So, this is one of my favorite topics, right? Maybe because it's a question that my dad always asks us, like, who are you? This, for me, is one of the highest points of how well your mental health can be. If if you don't know who you are, what typically happens is that people will tell you who who you are supposed to be, right? Circumstances will tell you who you are supposed to be, right? So if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what should define who you are, then anything goes. And once anything else apart from you define who you are, and your self-esteem gets thwarted, that's where the challenge starts. Maybe there's somebody body shames you, maybe you lose a job, maybe you're married, maybe you're not married, maybe you have a child, maybe you don't have a child, maybe you have a car, maybe you don't have a car. All those things are not you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Those things are not you. Because if you don't find who you are, right, all those things, you can have them and you will still feel little. And you can still give people permission to ride on you and to make you feel less than who you are. Again, it depends on where you take your script from. I take my script from the scriptures. And even when I was, this one, they describe me as moderately obese. Even when I was obese, I will still tell my children that I am beautifully and wonderfully made according to the scriptures. Do you understand what I mean? So you've got to take a look at yourself and do your strength based tests. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are those things that only me can do? Nobody else can do it the way I do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this doesn't have anything to do with I'm fine, I'm not fine, I'm dark, I'm black, I'm tall. No. I'm talking about those tests, your unique selling properties. Find it. And it doesn't have to be something technical. Your assignment before the first quarter of this year goes, which is in another 40 days or so, find what makes you special. Find what makes you phenomenal. Find what makes you different. There's got to be something. It could even just be something as simple as your voice. Because if you don't know who you are, you may not also know the essence or the flavor or the aura that you bring in an environment. And if you don't know who you are, even it will be difficult for you to identify the purpose for which you are here on this earth. Like I said, some people are lucky. The job that they do on a daily basis, that's their purpose. But for some people, the job they do on a daily basis earns them income, but their purpose is in something else. You've got to find it. You can't find your purpose if you don't find you. So this is the question. Who are you? Nobody should tell you who you are. You should tell yourself who you are, even if it is in 1 or 2 sentences. And when circumstances of life or circumstances in life begin to hit, because they will, as long as we're in this broken world, you always remind yourself, who art thou? That's a question my father always asks us. My friends, know who you are so that situations and circumstances don't define you. Bye.